Here we go. They get the light, and the light goes off. Rashandy versus Sim Driver, first battle of the night. Sim Driver throwing it in. Rashandy on his door. Sim Driver on a very nice lead line coming through there. Could have been a bit wider, but Rashandy's leaving no room between him and Sim Driver. Could be a little closer, but he's keeping that proximity. Let's see what he can do through the transition. Big dive from Rashandy going through the transition. Sim Driver doing a perfect lead around here. And that's a great way to start off the UKVDC Round 3 at Teesside Autodrome. And we'll go to the second half of these battles. Wait for the drivers to drive around. And will be Rashandy in the lead, Sim Driver in the chase. Two very talented driver. Sim Driver in that JZX 100 and Rashandy in that S14. Rashandy throws a big flick. Sim Driver seemed to get gapped off the start though. Rashandy just absolutely pulling away from that chaser in that S14. Rashandy pulling a big gap, but Sim Driver, big dive coming into the first hairpin. Keeping a gap between them two, but Sim Driver's doing all he can, diving in on that inside. Rashandy running a nice lead line here, but Sim Driver seems to just get lost. And yeah, of course, two very good looking cars, and they're off the line. Jared Snowden in the lead, Rashandy and Dre in the chase. Jared throwing a big initiation. Rashandy on the door of Jared, definitely pushing him around there, leaving a bit of a gap so he can get the dive coming into here. Big jump from Rashandy coming into the transition. Very nice lead line so far from Jared. Rashandy just doing the best he can to keep it on the door of Jared. And a very nice start of the run for the first battle of the top 16. It looks like Minty is reset. Which really is a big no-no to do in competition. But it looks like judges are going to let him run anyway. And they're off Rashandy in the lead, Minty in the chase. Rashandy big flick in, getting that outside clip, getting a second. Minty pushing it onto his door, leaving a bigger gap than Rashandy did. Rashandy seems to just be putting that hammer down, trying to run away from Minty. Minty losing it in the chase. Just seems to be a bit bobbly in the chase there, but still keeping it on Rashandy and Drea. Rashandy on a nice lead run, and it's a nice battle from both of these drivers. And here they go, they're off the line. Simon Sandman in the lead, Rashandy and Drea in the chase. Rashandy being very aggressive down that straight. Simon Sandman throwing it in. Rashandy and Drea leaving a bit of a gap, but Simon Sandman dropping two tyres coming down. Going into this first hairpin, both very hesitant on the throttle there coming through there. Simon Sandman throwing it nearly perpendicular with the camera coming through there. Simon Sandman on the nice lead run coming around there. Rashandy and Drea leaving a bit of a gap through the first half of the run, but closing it in on the last corner. Very nice, safe driving from both of these drivers here. Just trying to get through a battle instead of flying off the track. It's going to be flipped around. Now it's going to be Rashandy and Drea in the lead. Simon Sandman in the chase. You'll get the 3-2-1 from the start cone. And they're off. Rashandy and Drea in the lead. Simon Sandman in the chase. Let's see if they can throw it door to door coming into this first corner. Rashandy throwing nearly the same line as Simon Sandman, but not dropping tyres, which that could be the deciding factor. They're coming into this first hairpin. Simon Sandman having way more proximity than Rashandy, but Rashandy having a way easier lead to chase. Simon Sandman dooring Rashandy, but washing a bit wide coming across the finish line there. Rashandy throwing a nice lead through there. Very easy to chase. They get the 3-2-1 from the cone and they're off. Liam getting a bit of a jump on Rashandy there. Rashandy with a big flick in there. Liam nearly throwing it in backwards next to Rashandy. Rashandy pulling away a bit, but Liam on the door. Back bumper of Rashandy, and Liam hits Rashandy into the guardrail. Just got a bit too aggressive coming off of the bank. And let's see if Rashandy can keep it on his chase run. All he would need to do is... Yeah, all he would need to do is lay down a good chase run here. Liam in the lead, Rashandy in the chase. And they throw it in. Liam throwing it a bit inside there, coming through the bank, but Rashandy leaving a bit of a gap coming through the smoke there. Looks like he's just playing it safe. He's just trying to make it into the finals here. Liam putting on the power coming out of the last corner, but I don't think that done it. Here we go, Chris Kessler in the lead. Rashandy and Dre in the chase. They get 3-2-1 from the light and they're going. It's going to be a very good battle between these two. Chris Kessler flicking it in, Rashandy on the side of Chris Kessler there. Getting all the proximity he can on initiation. Leaving a bit of a gap still coming off of there, but big dive coming through hairpin 1. Try to get all the proximity you can. Back off for the transition. Come around for the second hairpin. Rashandy on the door of Chris Kessler. Chris Kessler doing a beautiful lead run here. And that was a great way to finish the first half of this battle. There you go, get the 3-2-1 from the start line and they'll be off. Rashandy in the lead, Chris in the chase. And they're off the line. Both doing a massive burnout down the straight. Chris throwing it in onto Rashandy's door. Rashandy doing a nice initiation coming through there. Chris looks a lot closer than Rashandy was. Chris on the door of Rashandy, even tapping Rashandy going into the diesel zone, like give him a little nudge and say, come on mate, let's go. Chris in the back end of Rashandy's car. Just absolutely adoring Rashandy coming around the last corner. And there's a nice battle between these two for third place.